Good morning. I'm going to be right back. I just want to come in and say good morning and have a quick chit chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know this was last minute. People are not used to me going live in the mornings, but I am here. Good morning. Just wanted to come in and say hi. And I don't know, I just got up and I wanted to do a live this morning. Good morning, Kinlan. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, sassy nerd girl, Danielle. Oh, Danielle is here. Hi, crazy cat mama. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am good.
Oh my
I am
God.
good. I had to go down and get a cup of coffee. And of course, it's always a bunch of people doing the same thing as me,
Well,
trying to grab it while it's fresh.
I'm gonna tell you what's so funny because I got up and I was making coffee, right? My
Mm.
coffee machine started acting like it didn't want to cooperate with me. All right. So then
Uh-huh.
it kept beeping, would not
Mhm.
drink my coffee. So I keep a backup. So I pulled my Keurig out and so I've been making one cup at a time, and I'm kind of pissed. But I woke
Mhm.
up this morning and I was choking and coughing. I said, okay, I'm not going in the office. I'm going to work from home. And
Mhm.
hi, Hudson View. Hi,
Hey,
Kanaki,
Hudson.
John Yates, racist fraud. How are you?
Hey,
I
Cancel.
just, um, Debbie made this for me like maybe 2, 3 weeks ago. Morning coffee, because I said I wanted to
Mhm.
start doing something like in the morning, real
I
quick,
like it.
long. And I woke up this morning. I said, okay, I'm going to do it this morning. And first person I thought about was High Recovery Talk with Sophie. I said,
Hey,
Danielle
Sophie.
gives such inspirational speeches sometimes. And you take me to a whole nother place, especially when I'm at work and I'm getting um, bogged down. And just listening to you sometimes calm me down. It really, really does.
You all really make me feel special. I promise
Yes, it calms me
you.
down. Really. Hi, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
It really, really calms me down. And I was going through stuff this morning. I was looking because I don't know if you remember, but I covered Cody Bixby, his 4-year-old boy out of Hampton, Virginia, who
Yes.
went missing
Mm-hmm.
in January. This
Yeah.
is now almost July, so it's over 100 days.
Mm-hmm.
His dad is still in jail for child neglect. They said they're not looking at anyone else, but they don't believe he's alive.
Yeah.
I'm,
it, Especially when kids are anyone when someone's missing. We have a lady, post office worker here who's been missing now. I think it's been on about 3 years. It's been a while. Sometimes I think you just forget, and you just think like, oh, the more time you
yeah.
wonder. But with children, sometimes I'm just hoping that they're just living another life, like maybe they're alive, and I don't know.
Dylan Rounds. Hold on. Nope. I have been out of the loop. I'm looking right now. Dylan,
Dylan is the one from Love and After Lockup.
no.
Who was
I
that?
guess it's a missing Dylan Rounds. Missing. Um,
Mm-mm.
he's a
I don't even know
teenager
that story.
from Utah.
Mm.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, I still have morning eyes, so my eye is still adjusting to the lights.
I'm gonna have to look into that. He's a teen former and he disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
19 years old.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's
Um,
young.
he left his parents in Idaho and bought a farm in Utah on his own. Then he vanished. He vanished.
Into thin air. Is when they say that, I'm always like, that always makes me nervous too, because it's like they just vanished into thin air. They didn't vanish. Something's going on. 19 and bought a farm. Wow.
Nice looking young man. He wanted to be a farmer in Utah. Huh. I'm going to look into that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
definitely look because I never heard of that one till just right now.
Never heard of it. I told you I've been I've been out of the loop. And then they were talking about Aiden Fossey. You know, he appeared in court and his trial starts in November. He's the one that stabbed this young woman, this young lady, 100 times. He was 14 at the time. She was 13. So they're going to trial in November, and they're saying they have like 80 or 90 depositions to get through.
Oh, wow.
So I've been keeping
up with that.
He didn't even finish his harvest. I'm going to look into that when I just pulled it up. I haven't had a chance to look at a whole lot of stuff lately, but I think like doing this in the morning, I think
I'll get you back to, because sometimes I step away from the headlines because, you know, so much going on. You're like, oh, this is just overload, taking it all in. But then there's sometimes like when I'm up and we're doing like, I'm doing any kind of conversation with people and you're at work, I always keep up with the news. Like when I'm working in the morning, that's my thing, to listen to the morning news and, you know, not just
you know how long it's been since I actually watched the news. It got to the point where it was just so depressing.
Yes.
I couldn't do it. I'm serious. I could not do it. And like I hear a lot of people say they don't even watch TV anymore. They watch YouTube. The only time I watch TV is when I'm ready to go to bed. I put my TV on in the bedroom. Well, when my son was here, the TVs were on. But me, I'm gone a lot of the time. When I come home and I cook. I go for a walk and I come back in. I put my TV on when I'm ready to go to bed.
To hear the sound of it.
Yeah, just the sound. Then I'm watching Netflix or something like that.
Yeah, because like you said, that news. And then especially like even when out here, it goes city to city, but out here, you sometimes think like, does anything else go on but something wrong? You start the news off bad, you end it with a bad story. Like, when can I give me the news? I mean, I need to know what's going on.
Oh my God.
Tell me the good.
I know everybody is well, they were, because I got this link last week, but I was sick, about Gabby. I haven't watched it. And I know, forgot what's his name for Fox, the tall guy with the black hair. He's been covering it. And I have a lot of stuff to catch up on, but I was trying to figure out what trial are they having for. They said they know he killed himself or he died, whatever. I'm trying to figure out what are they trying to hold the parents accountable?
His parents.
Okay, good. I'm gonna have to watch it then. Hi, Nan of 8 is great. How are you? Hi, Tina. I hope you're feeling better. Guys, keep Tina in your prayers. Nan of 8, Miss Manda's mom, Terry Lynn. You know, hopefully she's better. I spoke to her 2 days ago, 3, and I actually fell asleep on the phone talking to her and Amber. I can't keep my eyes open. I just drift off. So Danielle, I'm very proud of you. I see that you're almost at 700 now.
Yes. It's a process.
But you're doing it organically and you're doing it. And I'm going to say this, and you know, I keep hearing about this one person said they helped me with, no, I had my channel when we weren't even talking. When I did that video, Enough is Enough, I was already at 893. I had my watch time hours. That video took me over the top. That's what happened. I grew my channel organically. If I lose my channel, I will lose it organically. Nobody.
And you know what? What I'll say is I feel like everybody wants to. I appreciate everyone who acknowledges, respects, speaks on you. Because even if you speak on somebody good or bad, it'll make somebody go look into it. Because you can speak on somebody bad, and Danny gonna go see who you're talking about. So
I watch I'm gonna tell you what I've been listening to. At night, you know, I normally watch Terry Lynn, and last night I fell asleep on Amber's live, so I finished it this morning. If nobody's live at night, I go in and I listen to Doom.
Okay.
Oh, Doom. Oh, Doom. Oh, this last live you did, Doom. When you were reading those DMs, Doom, I said, oh, Doom.
You know, Doom, I was telling my mom yesterday that a content creator out there, I told her, because she said, does everybody do the same?
No, I was saying hi to Wisco gal. Okay.
She said, does everybody do the same thing or talk about the same thing? I said, no. I said, but occasionally, it depends on what it is. People are going to talk about the same thing, whether it's news or anything else.
Yeah.
I said, but for example, this guy Doom, he is actually covering for Pride Month different people who have passed away.
Yes.
It's such an honor and such a respect. Now, I think that is a great thing.
That is great, Doom. And I did. In remembrance of, I saw those and I watched. I mean, they're nice. They're 50. I mean, they're clipped. They're nice. But when I want to hear him dragging somebody, and girl, I said, and I just looked at the title, right? Something but the PP. I said, oh shit, let me see what this one's about. Then, bitch, I said, oh shit, let me see what this one's about.
But if I listen to his Urban Dictionary, I'm like, I am so behind the times. I am so behind. I feel old.
I did the Urban Dictionary twice. I said, I can't do no more.
I can't do.
I can't. I was giving him, nice terms out of the Urban Dictionary, but dude got to go dig deep. He's got to go dig deep.
He's got to go deep. Yes.
And I do. I don't think I've seen anybody else do anything as far as gay pride and putting up all of these things. And I think it's I think it's great. I think it's great. It seemed like every time I open up something, it's either this football player died, this track star died. I'm like, are they using these drugs? Girl, this is just getting ridiculous.
It is.
Good morning, Virgie. And right now you hear I'm congested really, really, really bad. I'm really congested. So, but last night I boiled my crawfish and I was in hog heaven.
They look good.
I ate those crawfish and I still have probably like 4 pounds left to go. But we were eating and wait a minute. Yes, on the Orlando Post Club shooting. Yes, we were supposed to be down there that weekend when all of that happened. When we were going we were either going to be there that weekend or the weekend after. I think the weekend after. And when that happened, we just turned around and went to San Francisco.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Yeah, because my sisters are part of the LGBTQIA community, and I go to a lot of the different especially when I was in Houston, like the gay pride parades and all of this stuff with them. Have a good time. A friend of mine, she's a judge. She's a Harris County. She's one of the Harris County 8. Shannon Baldwin. She was on Masters of Ceremonies this Gay Pride Month. She actually on the float. So it's just good morning, breezy girl. But what Doom is doing, I think is great. I really do. His videos correct.
Definitely. My father's part of the LGBT, and not even that, with him, and I still know many of people, but I definitely stand. And I definitely appreciate anyone giving a voice or giving love and respect. Yeah, I'm definitely with that.
Yep, and I think he's doing a great job. Did you watch Amber's video last night?
The one where she was speaking about the Britney?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I caught it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I did catch parts of it.
I went to sleep and I finished it this morning. I'm serious. I was laughing so hard. I'm going to say this. After going back and looking, when she's playing these things, I go back and I listen and I pay attention. Do you know how stupid I feel?
Don't. That was the moment.
Do you know how stupid I feel because you believe, and it's the fact that you were like, oh my God, these poor people. And then you see the behavior is repetitive. Mm-hmm. Nothing has changed. Mm-hmm. It's gotten worse. And when I saw regular Kate go, I was like, well, goddamn, this is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. But sometimes how it is, like when you're on the outside looking in, it's a different view. Yep. When I'm on the inside of it, I'm like, why are all these people?
That's what I told Mims, when she started playing a lot of this stuff and she was putting it on her page. I was like, when was this? I'm like, oh shit. I said, nope, didn't pay attention. I'm just like, okay. But when you step away from everything and you
Mm-hmm.
see it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have people telling me what I mean. No, I mean what I say.
And I say what I mean. Yep.
I say what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And nope, never thought he was racist. Do I think he's racist now? Yes, the fuck I do.
Mm-hmm.
Homophobic, racist, anti-Semitic, you name it.
Yeah.
He has a disdain for women. You can hear it in his fucking voice.
Misogynist.
You
He has
can
a lot
hear
of
it.
things under the umbrella.
And
And like I said, he's not the only one. The one thing I can make very clear, and I was so glad when I heard Amber say that when John Yates is done, the mission isn't done. Because
nope.
I said it before, I stand against racism on any level. You don't have a get away with it free card with me. You know what I mean? I stand against it. So anybody who's doing anything he's doing, I feel needs to be canceled. And even after canceling them, it's just me no longer watching, talking, viewing, anything about them. It has to be a cancellation with me with them, because otherwise it's a cancer. It will spread.
I don't watch any of them. I don't. I watch you. I watch Amber. I watch Terry Lynn. I watch Doom. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I watch Fremont. And I watch The Other Me. He's a YouTuber. He covers Las Vegas and everything else. So I watch him. I belong to him. I don't watch anything else. I don't have time to watch anything else. Mm-hmm. So, but last night, and when I fell asleep, so I woke up this morning and I finished listening. I was counting how many times he called Britney a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for Britney at all. I don't. But just a total disdain. Then when I hear, but you reached out to Ellen, you're calling short, and what the fuck?
Yeah. And the thing that with the Britney that I remember the most that was weird, I'm not even gonna say it bothered me at the time, that was weird, was I watched a video and he's, going in on her, he's degrading her, he's speaking to her in ways, and I felt like nobody cared that it happened, and nobody cared. I heard more people like, oh, well, Britney's this, and she's doing this to, what was the dude's name? Not Yasmin. What was his name?
Yazin.
Yeah, Yazin. She's doing this. Oh, it's not good. And they were more in that. Oh, his parents are like this. They were more in that. So I said, well, maybe, I'll just let it go. And I really didn't even think about it at first. But then as things started happening, because then, like I said, I had a period of feeling completely sorry for him.
The only part I heard about was the fact that she said something about Hitler. That's the only thing I've ever heard about.
Yeah, they dissed each other, but...
Yeah, but then when you hear the full thing...
Yeah. You see who started it, and you see that she was... not even who started, because that sounds so childish to say that, but... Yeah, he was no victim, and he definitely was completely out of his body.
In the last few weeks, in the last couple of days, I didn't realize that you had people going in. Well, I know people were going into people's DMs because they do it now, but to the extent of the shit that was being done, it's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
If somebody doesn't want to follow you, they leave you. They left for a reason.
And that's the thing people have
What's
to understand.
The reason? Why are you doxing people?
You are leading a cult. Tell the people are supporting. They are subscribing. They are listening. They are, you know what I mean? That's what they're doing, which means that all of it's their choice. One thing about me is I can go anywhere, and I'm going to go anywhere I like. But the thing about it is some of it I'm going through just because I want to have my own, because I have seen many, Heidi, you one of the true, one of the honest. I don't get mad when I see content creators break up and make up or anything like that. But I've seen so many content creators sit on this platform and say one thing and then look you dead in your face on the same platform and lie or cover up or pretend like they don't understand what they did or what part they played, or we can't mention that. Yeah. It's like, no, I need to watch it for myself so I can just see it for myself. If it happened in a secret group, I don't care because I wasn't part of that. But if it happened here on this thing, I want to see it for myself, hear it for myself, see what happened for myself.
I think that's a part of the problem. You get bits and pieces, and then when you go
Mm-hmm.
back and you finish and you listen, you hear it all. It's like, God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but the whole thing, and you're right. I laugh because in my immediate family, and I'm talking about my sons and my grandkids,
Mm-hmm.
I have a fucking rainbow coalition.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I
Yes.
have cousins that are half black,
Mm-hmm.
half Asian. I
Yeah.
have, so I hear all this shit, and we may laugh and joke within the family about certain things, but some
Yeah.
things you just don't put out there. And
Mm-hmm.
like I was talking to my sister the other day when she called me, and okay, this is the same sister who supposedly hates me, but
Mm-hmm.
she was pissed because I left and didn't tell her I was leaving.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like siblings get. Mm-hmm.
but we were laughing and talking. So she went into Amber's chat that day and she sent me a message. She goes, if I wasn't in the casino, I'll jump on panel because she was pissed. And I told her, I said, she had to take accountability for her actions too, because
Mm-hmm.
she sent
Mm-hmm.
that shit.
Right.
And she was like, well, I didn't know he was going to do that. Well, you don't know these people.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know these people. Women, they want to justify why they lied and chose a side, so they accuse you of supporting ones they don't like to make it your fault. That's true. I stepped away for a minute because I couldn't stand all the BS. I'm glad you're. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna
You
do some
got
true
that.
crime.
Right.
Stacy came to me in my email. She was flat out honest with me and everything.
Uh-huh.
But what I don't like is you sit there and like I'm not calling anybody's names, but sometimes you just have to say no,
Yeah.
no,
Yep.
this is
Yep.
not right.
Yep.
This is
Yep.
wrong. And even after all the shit being, I don't even care about all that stuff. You look at everything in a whole picture, and then you're hearing, oh, this one deserves an apology. I ain't apologizing for a motherfucking thing because I didn't do shit to you.
Right.
But
Right.
I'm still waiting to see about me telling people to call other people's spot. I ain't do none of that shit. So I'm just waiting for this one
Because
because
once again, on this YouTube, I've seen people come up and you watch the whole video and they'll come up and give their narration and you'll be like, dang, I don't remember that happening. When did that climax go on?
yeah,
When did they say that? You never know. That's why I don't do the pieces, because I used to watch creators back in the day, and I'm talking about a few years back, not even over in this sector, but just all over. And you'd watch a creator tell you a story, and I'd be thinking, oh my God, that's the worst thing ever. Why is that person doing that? Why is that person saying that? And then you go over to their channel, and now you're asking the same question about the person you just heard it from. Like, wait, why are they doing that? Because now you have to hear a whole story. And what I learned at the end of it when I'm listening to people's beef is that's their beef. I just, you know what I mean?
and
I'm not in.
and I'm gonna agree with I'm gonna agree with Cancel right here. Okay, so going real life, I don't care
Yes,
who you are,
yes,
it's horrible. But
yes.
when you start going into people's real life and then people come back and go at you,
Mm-hmm.
it's too late to cry victim.
Yeah.
You
And
caused it.
anything that you do, that's why I tell you, I can only speak on me. So when I tell people like, hey, I'm not trying to get into it with people on YouTube because I'm trying to move a different way. And I don't see where that's going to help me anywhere in my life, but it don't mean it could not happen in life. I can only speak on me. But people out here don't talk about kids. Hold on, her daughter is and you be thinking, wait, we could talk about, you could talk about kids, but they can't talk about your kids. Or you could do this, but they can't do this. You could sit with people who are shady, but you calling me to tell me don't hang with them because they shady. I'm so confused.
Do you know how many messages I get in my DM? They're forwarding me DMs that they were sent, and all I do is look. So then I just have to put a hard line down. Don't send me this bullshit. I don't care to see this shit.
Yeah.
But it's wrong. You're not supposed to be going at subs. You're not supposed to be going in their DMs. You're not supposed to be going at people, threatening people. And I just sit there and go, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
Mm-hmm. Why is it that deep? Why is it that deep? I mean, can you put your attention somewhere else and give it that much effort? Because it'll help out in life, especially your own life. But some of the people so invested in the BS on here are some of the people that if it hits the fan, hits the fan, the shit hits the fan. If it hits the fan like that, there'll be some of the people feeling so down, wanting so much change because you're a part of it. Don't be a part of it.
I'm gonna tell you, I did not know about him calling Busy the N-word before I went on panel until I saw it on IG when Mims played it. I was like, oh fuck. I just thought he was reading comments. I am just, and I'm gonna blame Amber for that. She knows that. She woke me up and asking me, Heidi, he's losing it. Go get you. You need to get him down. You need to get him down. It get to the point where you got tired of always trying to talk sense into somebody.
Yeah.
And
like
then you gotta go behind you. You're on the phone. Don't do this. Don't do this. This doesn't make any sense. Ignore this. Ignore that. And it is. It's draining.
It's draining. It's draining. It's
very
draining. And when he did that with, like I said, none of this is news to me, because most of the stuff that we're speaking about, most stuff that went on, is one of the reasons that it pulled me onto being a creator. Just to bring something different, to say, yeah, I do understand what it's like to be a victim, to be this, to be that, to be this, but I don't have to be this toxic person you're showing me. And I'm going to stand 10 toes down. I'm going to get in some real life stuff you will dodge for the rest of your life. You get what I mean? So I'm never scared. I pick my battles wisely. And I know it's more people out here like that than it is people that want to be a part of this mess. And I know some people are running around being knee deep in this BS because they feel finally like they're part of something, that they're into something. People talking about their name, but they're not saying nothing good. And when John Yates went in on Busy and talked about Busy so bad, and Busy made a shirt, I went and got that shirt, and I still wear that shirt, and I still stand by that shirt.
Busy made a shirt?
Yeah, he made a shirt that said "girl," and I wear it. Just see it. It's a little black. It's the same one you see from Sipping Key. It's his picture from Sipping Key, and it says "girl." John Yates kept saying, "Oh, I can't stand when gays say girl."
I got my notification that my stuff that what I ordered from Amber is has shipped. I can't wait to put it on. Can't wait. And I need to order a couple other things too. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna order some stuff to give away as well. But I just this whole situation is just crazy. I sit back and I listen and I watch and I listen and I watch, and then it's just.
But the sad part to me, Heidi, is some of the stuff we're bringing up, unless some people, and that's whoever it is, say, okay, well, when we're telling the story, let me tell you my part back then. You're going to bring it up, and it's going to bring up other people, because each time there's different characters that are involved in this stuff.
I don't do that bullshit.
It's just like, oh, no, forget that. How about we just say he's wrong, and you know it. He's did it right in our faces. We've given the example. Now let's get to the, consequence, or the, what are we going to do? What's the plan?
The best part is I have people that I talk to on a regular basis, and we don't discuss YouTube shit. We don't. We have regular conversations about kids, we don't discuss YouTube shit. And these are people that I've met online. Mm-hmm. We have regular conversations.
And that's how I feel. And I'm just so glad. Just like when you said how you tell people don't send you to BS, that's one of the things I've drawn in the sand.
I did, because I started blocking people.
Don't send me that. Don't
started blocking people. I really started blocking people on IG. Mm-hmm. Don't send me this bullshit.
Because people gonna always talk about you. But let me tell you, when you get them to leave you alone and go move on, because they gonna move on regardless, is when you show them they don't move me. You don't move me. I've been called everything but a child of God. I done walked through storms you may never come out of. So you thinking you're going to challenge me on calling me out or calling me something? Baby, bad.
That's what I say. I ignore that shit because you don't know me.
Call me anything but late for dinner.
Don't know me at all. Don't know me at all. And I used to always tell people, and I still do, don't let the color fool you, because I may be professional. I can be the nicest person you ever want to meet. Mm-hmm. Please don't cross me like that. Don't do that. Don't call me out of my name. Don't do that shit.
Yeah,
And I
please
ignored that
don't.
shit for so
Mhm,
long. Because you know why? Because when
mhm,
you add fuel to that fire keeps going.
mhm. Yeah. And I also think, Heidi, that what people have to understand, especially when you talk about this racism, some of us live that and fight that for your children
Yep.
every single day. So the
Girl, I
more
grew
that
up
I'm
during that
hearing,
time.
so every time you play a
Yep,
video where somebody's saying the N-word, the nappy, and
yep.
all this degradation to my race or to any other race, it puts an anger inside of me because I know somewhere somebody's hearing that video and thinking that shit's okay.
I
Or
said this
thinking
once
that's what
before.
you need to do, and it's gonna start. I don't like I
Yep.
said.
I said this once before, Danielle. I can remember my grandfather and I'm going to Bolos is in my head. It was at the time.
Mhm,
My grandfather, my family owned all that property on that street. They sold off certain sections. Okay.
okay.
They would go up there paying for their drinks, but they couldn't sit inside the bar. They had to sit outside on the back porch. But you're paying this establishment
Mhm,
to
mhm,
drink. And they had the utmost respect for my grandfather, trust me, believe. But I remember that shit.
mhm,
I remember we were on the front porch when we heard about Martin Luther King.
mhm,
I remember that shit.
mhm.
Remember it like it was
Is
yeah.
it?
Yeah, I remember all of that. So, people fail to realize I am 60 years old.
Mhm,
I remember all of this shit. I was too little to understand a lot of the stuff, but when you look back and you think back and you remember this, you see it all for what it was.
exactly. Exactly. And my great uncle, who I call my grandfather, who is my great uncle by marriage. So anybody he's blood related to isn't related to me, but my great uncle was related to Emmett Till. And when they put Emmett Till on the front of Ebony magazine and they showed him as he really looked after he was tortured.
Oh, I can't stand that picture.
Yeah, my grandfather,
I
we had
can't
that
stand that
picture. My
picture.
grandfather kept that on the coffee table, and he
I
sat and
can't
he told us
stand
the
that
story
picture.
of him, of Emmett, who he was before he went out there, and because he's family, and he told us about the person who was laying in the bed with Emmett Till when they pulled Emmett Till out of the house, and how. And I said, well, why didn't anybody try to help him? He said they all would have died.
They all would have died.
They
And
all
they
would have
knew
died.
it.
So I come from that. I come
They
from
knew
parents
it.
who were part of the Black Panther movement. I
Good
come from
morning,
a
Tony.
strong line. So what I don't play in any form and fashion is so when you keep playing that, and we keep talking, like I said, when I hear anybody talk about curb stomping anybody, I think
Oh my
about
God,
get
please,
them goons. When you keep on doing this, you're gonna bring out a violence.
please.
Because there's no way that people are gonna sit around. You know how I come from this generation of people because I come from born in '79, so call me the '80s or whatever, baby. But I come from the generation where they said, "I'm not my ancestors," meaning you think you're gonna sit me down and torture me? You got the wrong person.
Yeah. Let me tell you,
You got the wrong person because I'm gonna fight for me and them. But
okay,
see, I'm
so
fighting fair right now.
I went to Catholic school. So we had Catholic school, we had Our Lady of Grace, and then we had what's the other name of the school? Shit, I can't remember. Uh St. Joan of Arc.
Mm-hmm.
St. Joan of Arc was basically white kids.
Mm-hmm.
Our Lady of Grace were black kids.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden, you started getting white kids coming into Our Lady of Grace,
Okay.
and you started getting black black kids going to St. Joan of Arc. My cousins all went to St. Joan of Arc. We went to Our Lady of Grace.
Okay.
And even then, when you're young, and then when you start seeing white people in your school, you're like, what the hell? Like we had all the black nuns at Our Lady of Grace.
Okay.
All the white nuns were at St. Joan of Arc.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I hated going to St. Joan of Arc Church. So if my mom didn't go to mass with us on that, if we, like on Fridays, if I had to be an altar girl at church, or Saturday, if I had to be an altar girl, if my mom didn't go, do you know that on Sundays we would have to go to church, and my mom would like to go to St. Joan of Arc.
Mm-hmm.
I hated going to St. Joan of Arc Church. Really did.
Mm-hmm.
But now when I go home and I pass I'm like, oh my God, you see all this shit for what it is. I just laugh because it doesn't, when you're little, it doesn't, you don't see it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But now you do.
Because when you're little, it's too much to digest, so no one can tell you
Yep.
that Because if they tried to explain the bad to you, you wouldn't be able to see the good. That's just as simple as it is. But like I tell people, I love people. And right now, my big struggle right now, because I'm always going to stand up, I have to stand for what I am. And everyone should. And standing for what you are doesn't mean putting down something else.
I remember when Susan called me and told me that I had to talk to you because you were going through a bad time. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And when I talked to you, Danielle, that day, you were livid. And I didn't understand until you told me how you were called out.
Yeah.
For what? Because you're in my chat? For what?
Yeah. And I think at some point, because it's so funny when you even watch things, because at that I was in your chat. I didn't want to sign the John Yates petition. I never said I didn't want to sign a John Yates petition. What I said, and I'll say it again, what I said out of my mouth, my words, is that when we want to bring change, we come together. And there is no divide. There is just the together. You put all the other stuff on the side. And if you have two petitions, and I hear people saying, if you sign that one, it's not this. And if you sign, but if the common goal is to do one thing, then I don't want to hear that it's a divide. I don't do divide when we're coming together.
If you want to sign it, sign it.
Yeah, you're going to sign it. And two, I had told them, it's hard for me. I have to start changing this N word in my life. I got to take it out. And sometimes when I get to the streets and I'm in the right thing, I find myself like, oh, and I pull it back into it. So that was it. But no, I have not. And like I said, I haven't. And then when I saw that the petition, I support, and I definitely stand, and I definitely cheer for everyone doing it. But like even with the petition, if I have to go to Twitter to sign a petition, it's no way I'm going to sign it because I don't stand for Twitter. I've made that very clear. I don't do anything with Twitter because Twitter is one of the social medias where my people demise my people on, and I will not sit on that platform for 5 minutes. I will go on that platform and do nothing. I'm sorry. I no disrespect. That's why they got Black Twitter. We dog.
You the one told me about him saying the N word a long time ago. I didn't even know that. You told me that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been hearing him on this N-word. It's like he's been just getting away with it. Oh, such and such said it. But why are they saying it to you? Why do they feel comfortable enough to say it to you? Danny's never going to come with emails about how we was racially slurring each other and they send it to me because I'm going to stop them in their tracks. And then how I feel like you stood loyal as a friend, and that doesn't make you bad. It means that he was a bad friend, but it doesn't mean you were bad for standing who you truly are when you believe in somebody or you're a friend to somebody. So it just showed your character.
I'm your friend.
Right, but how he dogged you, I can't respect
you know what? That just showed who he was. And like I said, that shit doesn't bother me. But when you sit and you keep lying on my name, and then all of a sudden I hear, oh, you were right. No, I never said anything to you about that person. The only thing I said to you is that I did not trust this person. Right. Never said anything else. And then why? Because of the shit that I've been seeing. That's it.
Yeah.
Never said anything else. So anything else you ad-libbing about and adding on to, that's you. I know the truth. You know the truth. Stop it. Just stop. And for that, I'm going to have to get out of here because I'm going to have to start.
Go to work?
Yeah.
That's right. I know you're working from home today, but you still got to go to work.
Yep. Got to go to work. I was logged in earlier doing some work, and then I have a meeting that I have to get ready for 7:30. But I wanted to come in and say good morning. And I like these morning chats because you can just say what's on your damn mind, get it over with. But I woke up with that after I listened to Amber, and I woke up with that on my chest. I really, really did. I listened to it, and I was like, this shit, let's just get some perspective on a lot of things. So
and you called me and I'm like, yeah, I'm up. I'm like, my eye isn't adjusted. That takes about an hour.
We need some morning inspiration. And I know you're probably going to go live. But I just like, no. And I used to follow her and I stopped following her after that. And I remember talking to Caleb in the DMs. I said, do you feel that this is okay? He was like, I made a statement. I said, what was your statement, Caleb? What was the statement that you made? Because I didn't see it.
Mhm.
and I did not see it. Thank you, Breezy girl. But I'm here. I'm gonna start doing like morning coffee. I might do it maybe once or twice a week, maybe on
Okay.
a Sunday morning because get up Sunday morning or Saturday morning. But I wanted to show Debbie's artwork. She did. She hooked me up. Um, Bobbles asked me to do um, Friday nights again, and
Okay.
we're probably going to do it tonight. I
Okay.
don't know how long. I haven't prepared anything, but
Okay.
she really misses us doing the Friday
I
night.
miss you all,
And
Heidi. I
I miss it
missed
too.
you.
I really do. It was just so
I know
much
you're just so busy.
nastiness. I got busy, and it was so nasty, and it was just
Mhm. You needed to
um
breathe.
yep, and you don't want people to be caught in a crossfire because you're seeing in somebody's chats. I had people sending me messages. I'm watching from the bushes, but if they see me in your chat, they're gonna come after me. I'm like,
Oh my
are you
God.
freaking kidding me?
Hey, if they see you in my chat and they come after you, come get me. We'll ride around and find them. Cause
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
don't do that kind of stuff. Who does
I
that? I
don't
don't
care
care
who
where you
chats you
go, who
go
you are.
into. I really
Yeah,
don't.
about what you do when you get around me.
I mean, but this, and it was really bad to see that people that you really liked and people that you would have conversations with in DMs and they're being, uh, you know, I get it. I was
Mm,
there at one time. I was like,
mm.
oh my God, what the fuck? Oh my. Then after a while, you start, you know, I've had enough. I'm done. I can't. That
It
last one
doesn't stop.
on IG with the book. I said, this is it. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I have too much to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't do it anymore.
And
Um,
it's very triggering to anything that you've ever been through, been out. Like I said, just even talking about some of the things he speaks on, I think if these things are true, you know how many lives you could save if you would take it the right way. Because when they brought up cutting, like I said, I'm into tattoos very much because at one point that's what I began doing for my pain, was cutting
I didn't
myself.
even get my tattoo when I went to Vegas. I'm telling you, we were busy running around. We didn't even get our tattoos done. But we're planning another trip and we're looking at getting, well, not looking, we will be getting an Airbnb so
Okay,
we can all be together and we can
okay,
all, I mean, instead of running from hotel to hotel,
okay,
um, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do another trip and we're going to do an Airbnb and we're just going to chill out. But I
okay.
want one that has a pool. So
When are you all talking about doing this? Like in fall or now, summer, winter?
probably it's gonna have to be. I would like to do it like October.
Oh, you're getting close to my birthday now. Don't get me excited.
Yeah, yep, Breezy girl. I know Breezy reached out to me. It's just and the people that reached out to me, I was just shocked because I didn't realize how many people paid attention to what was going on.
Oh yeah.
And I kept saying, I kept getting, you need to say something, you need to say something. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't have to say anything.
You
Nothing.
don't.
Because the truth speaks for itself. It's going to
It
come
is,
out.
and sometimes silence is golden.
I need to go home too, Susan. I really do. I need to go home. Um,
To Louisiana.
yeah, I need to go home. And then my sister called me the other night. My mom's best friend was in the hospital. She had pain in her side. She was
Mm-hmm.
supposed to go home on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And no, not Sunday. She was supposed to go home Tuesday. And she
Mm-hmm.
died that morning in the hospital.
Oh.
She and my mom have been friends for almost 50 damn not 50 years.
Mm.
They've been
Wow.
friends for almost 42 years.
Wow.
And when I called my mom to check on her, you can hear it all in her voice. I said, "Ma, you okay?" She goes,
Wow.
"I think when was the last time you spoke to her?" She goes, "Thursday before she went in the hospital." She was just, I was like, "Oh shit."
Wow. That's always a hard one. I
Mhm.
told you, well, I said on my live before that my son-in-law, him and my daughter aren't even married, they're engaged, but my son-in-law, uh
Incoming call from.
his mother had a surgery. And he came over to our house and he was gonna go back and move back to New York. They had just graduated high school. And he said, well, my mom had the surgery, so she'll get out. It's the same day surgery. It's a one day. She'll be out tomorrow, and I'm gonna fly out there tomorrow, and I'm gonna go back to New York, and I'll be out there for the summer, and blah blah blah. And everything seemed normal. His mother went when she went to surgery. She called him, told him she was going in. She loved him, blah blah blah, and she never made it out. And that's why I have to call him my son-in-law because he dates my daughter, but he's my son because I know what his mother wanted from him. She left that day unannounced, and I took him in. He had nowhere else to go after that. I took him in.
Yeah, it was Amber just calling. I said, I'm on a live.
Amber,
I'm on a live right now.
Y'all are up so early because for me it's not early, but I know what is it?
Girl, I'm only up at 4:00 in the morning, so that'll be that's 6:00 your time. And I normally get out of here. Like if I was going in the office, I would have left here around 5:45 this morning. Then I'll be at work at 6. Sometimes I leave at 5:30. It just depends on how much I have to get done. Today I have a lot of stuff to get done, so I'm going to knock that out. But Danielle, again, I love you. Thank you for coming up. And I really appreciate it. And then there's this young lady that reached out to me. She wants to do true crimes with me, and I really need to get a hold of her again.
I love old cases. I love when you bring them back up. I feel like we start investigating them again.
And the 2 cases that canceled just put in here, I'm going to look into those and see what's going on. But Utah is right there. Shit, I just flew into Salt Lake City. Other than that, you see my voice. I'm getting I'm starting to choke.
And it sounded you sounded like
I had the Z-Pack. Okay, I had the Z-Pack, and that took a lot of it out, and now it's back again. So I'm gonna go to Target after my 10 o'clock meeting. I'm gonna run to Target. I'm gonna grab some Mucinex, and I'm gonna grab a new coffee pot because I mean,
yes. Say I can't do that single coffee
pot. Then I have to take my granddaughter to the furniture store so she can go pick out her bed. And she has.
I love bed shopping. I can't wait to get a place. I love bed
I want her to pick out what she wants in her room. She's already strung these pretty. My son got her these lights with the leaves, and he strung that up for her. She's got. I want her to make that her room, so she will be here for the school year with me. If her stepmom doesn't come back to the States, she's going to be here with me. She will be going to school here. And I just want her to feel comfortable. Like, it's her space.
Yes.
So that's, but she and I had to have a battle because she's so used to being in my bathroom. I said, you have a big ass bathroom right there. But she was so used to being in my bathroom all the time because I had the deep tub. Well, she has the same size tub. They're both big. They're both deep. I said, could you just get your shit out of my bathroom and put it in your bath? So I moved all of her shit into her bathroom.
And it'll still slowly come back to yours. Because I tell you, something about your stuff with the kids always is better than theirs. They'll have the exact same thing, and something about yours is better.
But I'm serious. But when her dad was here, I was like, why aren't you in your bathroom? She was like, because my dad's you. I said, okay, her dad has been gone for 2 days. And I'm in my tub.
She's still over there.
Yeah, I'm in my tub. She was like, Grandma, what? I want to get in your tub. I said, you have the same size damn tub. She just likes being in my bathroom.
Yes.
Because my bathroom is huge. Her bathroom's not small, but my bathroom
but it's not yours. It's not your bathroom. I know that much.
It's not mine. So
it's good taste. I love it.
Yeah, but we're getting into this routine now. So but she's good. So last night she goes, okay, I'm gonna this girl ate hamburger and she ate crawfish. And she eats and eats and eats. She's 5.
Get it? They do.
She's 5'5". She's taller than me, and she's just tall and lean. And she's just So I'm trying to find stuff for her to do, but she likes dance. She likes arts and crafts. But she stays on that damn international phone talking to all our friends in Italy. So then so I tried to call her stateside phone. I said, why is this phone off? Oh, I forgot to charge it. I said, Kayla, could you please?
Because the one she uses the most is the international. She said, oh, that's why I'm at.
So I had to leave her a note the other day in the refrigerator. Call me when you get up. Because if I try to charge that phone, dead. Yep. So just let me know you're up and you're moving around. But when I came home yesterday, whatever she cooked or whatever, the kitchen was clean. Everything. She had wiped the table down. So she knows grandma don't play all of it.
I love responsible.
I love all of you guys. I have to get out of here, Danielle. If you're going live, I will be listening, but I have a 7:30. I appreciate each and every one of you being here, and I will be doing this again. And I appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you for having morning coffee with me and Danielle. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Yes, she plays basketball. She does play basketball.
Okay.
She's good at basketball. So, and I noticed she's been watching the guys at the basketball court playing. I said, if she goes out there and take these guys on and bust their butt, it's going to be an issue because Kayla plays.
I love when the girls come on the court and school it out.
She
Say, hey, it's one game.
Brothers. Yep, she beats her brothers and they get upset. And this is her older brother too, who's 6. She plays some basketball. So I said, I'm going to go. Well, when I go to Target today, I'm going to get her own ball so she doesn't have to wait for anybody, so she can go out and shoot on the court her damn self. So I'm going to take care of that today. And then she and I can go out there and shoot some ball too. It's been, hi, Amber, baby.
Hey, sis. Hey, Amber.
You just woke up. But Amber, I was telling, so guys, Amber is doing a giveaway today. Okay. Today is 6/24. If you haven't become a member, if you haven't went in and left a comment on her community tab, please go in, leave her a comment. She's giving away some good merchandise. And then she's going to be doing a members only one soon as well. Amber, do you want to come up real quick so you can tell them about your giveaway before I get out of here? Hold on. Leave me alone. Hold on a second. Let me drop Amber. All right, Amber, come up and tell them about your giveaway real quick so they can get in there and get, because my stuff is on its way and I'm excited. I'm going to wear my damn shirt proudly. And then I got to get my leggings. I didn't see where the leggings were on the way. I see the shirts on its way.
I told Amber, I'm always like that. I've had this tattoo almost a decade, that Queen Bee. So I definitely believe in
there she goes. Hey, sweetie.
Good morning. I'm just waking up.
I know. I called you.
I'm just having my first cup of coffee. I'm already over coffee.
I got to go
buy.
I've
only had one. I'm only one in right now.
Oh. Yeah.
So you want to tell me about your giveaway, baby?
Oh, yeah. So 2 p.m. your time, 3 my time, 4 Central, 5 Eastern. See, I hadn't even, my brain's not working yet.
So it's 2 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m.
Mountain.
It'll be 4 o'clock Central and 5 o'clock Eastern.
Right.
Okay.
So everybody, if you haven't entered your name, you can go to the community tab where the backpack is. You'll see a whole bunch of people that have commented their names. Just go put your name under the community tab post where the backpack is. And then I will enter your name, but it has to be done, I would say, at least by 12 today, my time. So that's a few hours from now.
I put my name in the right spot, right? So I'm going to just tell y'all, if I happen to win, don't worry about it. We're not cheating, okay?
Lord have mercy. That's funny because I was showing one time on a live. I was like how the wheel works and your name came up. I was like, oh, she would have won.
Yep, that's my favorite wheel. That's the one I use. But if I win, don't take it personally.
Mm-hmm.
You're not cheating. The wheel just happened to choose me. That's
what
it is.
Slid right on there.
Yeah. But I don't have them yet, but they're coming. I have some 2nd, 3rd, 4th. And again, this is like, if you want the backpack, of course, I can mail you the backpack. I can order it and then ship it to you, or you can just send me your Cash App, and then I'll send you the value of the backpack, and you can order it or do whatever you want to with the backpack money. It doesn't matter. You can go to the store and buy 2 or 3 different things with the cash of the backpack. Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. Well, I know your merchandise is, I've already placed an order. I'm going to place another one. So
what did you order?
I ordered, of course, I ordered the shirt. Come on now.
Which one?
That bitch.
Oh, that bitch. Oh yeah.
That bitch. And then I showed Kayla the leggings.
I should
gotta
have gave
find
you one
something-
that said you're almost that bitch, but okay.
No. You took my saying I'm that bitch. But I told Kayla I wanted to order her something, right? And she liked the leggings. I said, oh, hell no. I can't have you walking around with that on. So we need to get this. We need
I
to
just
get
I looked at the chat. Sorry, my God.
we need to get a legging that's not too graphic or whatever because she likes.
I said you should get her the My Momo said. Don't be a Momo.
Ooh, I'm gonna do that. My Momo said, "Hi, Tina."
Don't be a Momo.
Oh, Tina, don't say that. But you know, to each
You
his
gonna have the
own.
one that
That's
say
not
born
nice.
that bitch.
That's not nice.
Born
But,
that bitch, gonna die that bitch.
uh-huh. But oh, I like that one too. But yeah, so I'm gonna order those. But anyway, guys, I love you guys. Make sure you go put your name on the community tab. Gotta go. I got a 7:30 meeting.
Right, Amber, you said we can only enter once, right?
Yeah, and at one time. Thank God. Y'all already see how. Oh my
Right, you
Lord.
see how to go.
Hi, Jean. Welcome. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I love you guys. It's 7:28. I'm looking at the
All
time.
right.
Gotta go at
Love
7:30.
you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Amber, you about to go live?
No, not yet. I got to get coffee in me first.
Then y'all go live so I can listen to you, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta let my eye adjust a little more, then I'm gonna go
Okay.
live.
Love you guys.
All right,
Bye.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.